What are some of the key lessons viewers learn from Mike Tyson's financial journey? Mike Tyson's financial journey has been a roller coaster ride, with highs and lows that are emblematic of many people's experiences. As viewers follow Tyson's story, there are several key lessons that can be learned from his triumphs and setbacks. The first lesson is that it's important to live within your means. Tyson's lavish spending habits contributed to his financial downfall, and this is a trap that many people fall into. By living within your means, you can avoid taking on debt and running into financial.
Okay, again with the stopping. Um, I do agree with that. I do agree with living within your means. Uh, that doesn't necessarily mean, again, that you have to file for bankruptcy because you weren't living within your means. A lot of people lately have filed for bankruptcy because of COVID, because of the pandemic. So again, this is a celebrity. This isn't your average Joe Blow. This isn't one of us per se. But um, like I stated, due to COVID, due to bad decisions, miscalculations, not having a plan, things not being structured properly, there's multiple reasons why us average Joe Blows may need to potentially file for bankruptcy. And we may have to liquidate, okay, in certain situations. We may have to have a structured plan of action. We may have to reorganize, but living within your means would definitely help your situation, but have a plan. I will live and die by that. What's your plan? You will always hear that from me. It will never die. Another thing that you want to consider or be aware of is not only do you have a plan, but as far as moving forward, but some people do live above their means. And there's no judgment with that. And I don't disagree with living above your means as long as you have a plan. So the reason why I say that is when I got into this credit game, I followed this guy. He's like the guru. He just knew everything about credit and credit repair. And he wrote the book Corey P. Smith. If anyone is familiar with that or who he is, drop a line, leave a comment. But to this day, I have so much respect for that man because he got me going. He got me started with credit repair. One of the things that stuck out in one of his books is when he said, live above your means. And the reason why you should live above your means is because you're basically going to work that much harder to maintain that lifestyle. So I totally get that and I totally respect that. Now it's like, well, to my, it seems like you're contradicting yourself because we're here, we're talking about bankruptcies and you're talking about living above your means, below your means, da da da. Okay, so again, this is why you need to have a plan. If you totally are that financially strapped and that messed up or what have you, and you cannot live above your means, then with all due respect, don't do it. But like I said in a prior video, when you take that means test and you're trying to file for chapter 7 and you are saying things to say, you're saying what you got to say and doing what you got to do to get on that chapter 7 and having a fresh start, you didn't lose anything. You know what I mean? You didn't have to liquidate things. If you're saying things the way they need to be said to get what you got to get, that chapter 7, clean slate, nothing taken from you, right?